We're going to start off this workout with a paused floating barbell hip thrust. We got 4 sets of 8 with 90 seconds rest. All floating means is you're not actually going to touch down at the bottom. You're going to stay up off the ground with those plates. Really trying to squeeze your glutes at the top on these, drive through your heels. You want to go decently heavy on these because these are really great and specific for the glutes. And then we're going to move on to a sumo leg press. We're going to do 3 sets. First set will be 10 reps, second set will be 8, and third will be 6. You're going to increase your weight as you decrease your reps on this. We're using a sumo stance because that's going to bias the glutes a little more than a narrower stance would. So you're going to go a little wider, turn those feet slightly out, drive your knees out at the bottom. You should feel your side booty butt engage if you're doing that properly. Make sure those knees aren't caving in at the bottom. Resist the weight. You want to think about lowering it nice and slow, pausing at the bottom, and then pressing it in a controlled fashion back up. Third movement is going to be a dumbbell Bulgarian split squat. You got 3 sets of 8 on each leg with 90 seconds rest. For these, you're going to have the dumbbell in the opposite hand to your working leg, and that same hand is going to be holding on to something, whatever it may be. Make sure you're not tugging on it and using it to pull yourself up. It should just be there to help keep you stable. With these, you want to make sure most of your weight is on that front leg, predominantly in the heel, and you want to make sure that your knee isn't caving inwards, either as you lower or as you stand up, but it's going to be more common as you're standing up. Next, we're going to move into a superset, and that's going to start with a cable kickback, 3 sets of 8 on each side. With these, you want to make sure that everything is staying nice and flat. No aggressive arching of your back, no flinging your leg around. Keep these specific to the glutes. Stretch as you bring your foot forward and then squeeze that booty butt as you bring it back. These are really easy to compensate on, so try to focus on your booty cheeks the whole time. That's going to help you keep this in your glutes. Once you get through with those, you're not going to take any rest. Just grab a box or a step of some sort and go right into your cable RDLs. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 and then take your 90 seconds rest. I have a separate video on this movement and actually a couple other movements in this workout, so I will link those below. And then we're going to finish it out with a paused seated hip abduction, 3 sets of 12 with 60 seconds rest. You really want to make sure that your knees are not coming up off the pads here. Keep these controlled, nice squeeze at the top. You could do these leaning forward at about a 45-degree angle. I'm not, because I'm trying to target mostly gluteus medius. When you lean forward, you're going to get some glute max involvement as well. You can go heavier in that case, but that's just not what I'm trying to do for this specific workout. Either one is fine though. Bibbidi bobbidi.